the fuck is you talking about?
Who the hell is Tiana, Tommy?
Tiana who?
Oh, you dumb now? You know who I'm talking about.
I don't know no fucking Tiana, man.
Hello? Hello? Is this Lil' Kim? Who's this? Don't worry about all that. I found your number in my man's pocket. Well, shit, bitch. Give it to him then. No wonder the motherfucker hasn't called me yet. That fucking groupie ass. Stealing numbers and shit. What? Fucking bitch.
Hello. May I speak to Barbara?
I'm sorry that you seem to be confused. He belongs to me. The boy is mine.
Hey y'all, it's Victoria Balenciaga.
And I'm Mocha 3 Bad.
And it is episode 6, so by now y'all should know who the fuck we is.
Ooh, aggressive.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, episode 6. Episode 5 was crazy.
It's like it just gets crazier and crazier each time.
I had so many men tell me that they felt where I was coming from and they felt the same way. So if you haven't listened to episode 5, we basically were discussing whether in 2020 if relationships were needed or wanted, and a lot of people fucked me up. They really did, because I really thought that I was just like on some mad black woman who don't need a nigga for shit stuff. But no, I actually, a lot of people really agree, and like overwhelmingly, and it kind of made me feel sad, because I don't want us to feel like that. At the end of the day, I feel like we should all want to need each other. But again, if you listen to episode 5,
go back and listen.
You'll see why I feel how I feel. And I guess you'll hear how other people feel, how they feel. But yeah, what's new?
Nothing at all. What's new with you?
Shit, these last few days have been so gray and rainy here that my mood kind of reflected it. The only thing that really kept me through is I've been like hooked on Ozark, even though definitely overhyped, but it's definitely worth the watch.
Did you make it to season 3 yet?
I made it to season 3, and I can tell that season 3 is much better, but I was just distracted while watching, so I couldn't give it really my own. Have you, are you done with it?
No. I started season 3. I watched like 10 minutes of it, and then I said I'm going to come back because I feel like you have to binge watch.
You have to binge watch. And that's why I don't really like when people are hyping it up in season 1, 2. I just was like, I'm not going to watch it, because I like to sit down with a good glass of wine and just waste my entire life
watching the show and be like, what the fuck
my
did
child
I
goes
today?
Hungry, the dog goes unwalked. I just like to not do anything. But yeah, I'm just kidding. But yeah,
sounds pretty fucking good. So have you been keeping up with social media the past couple of days?
Now you know damn well I don't know nothing about nothing.
Okay, so have you heard by any chance about a young lady named Yaya and some nigga named NBA Youngboy? I still don't even know who that is. I know he's a rapper, don't know anything else about him.
Is that the little guy? The little guy. I'm sure he's a grown man. The guy with the knots on his head.
Oh my God.
I don't know him, so shit.
I mean,
is that him or not?
He got a few knots or whatever, but why?
No, I don't know these people. If you go back to like episode 2 or 3, I don't know, at this point I've lost count. I am not the most savvy when it comes to social media, these reality shows. I just know like 1 or 2 facts about somebody, and then I don't know how they look. But if this is the young boy that is beat up in the face looking like he got knocked, is this the one with herpes, or is that another one?
Oh my God, allegedly, because we ain't finna get sued today.
No,
allegedly.
But this one is rapping about is that the same person? Just tell me.
Yeah, apparently he has herpes. I don't know, but allegedly he does.
So what happened with him and who?
Okay, so he is apparently dating Floyd Mayweather's daughter, who goes by the name, I think her name's Ayana or Ayanla, but they call her Yaya, right?
Oh, okay. I think I know what you're gonna say. I
Okay.
think I heard this one. I'm
So
familiar.
so her and NBA are dating, and NBA, this is the dumbest name. I don't even know.
Who
Anyways,
the hell
whatever.
is NBA?
NBA is NBA Youngboy, the boy with
Oh, okay,
herpes
okay.
and the
Oh,
knots in his
oh,
head.
oh, okay. So NBA and YoungBoy is one person.
Yes, same name. I just shortened it up like I knew the nigga from somewhere.
Okay, from the
Now,
block. Okay.
yes, exactly. So they're dating apparently, but he has like a bunch of other women naturally because it's 2020 and that's what niggas be doing.
Oh no. I don't think that's what niggas be doing. That's what that nigga be doing?
That's what that nigga be doing. So
Okay.
apparently she came to his house, and when she came to his house, he had like a woman in his bed with him. So,
Wow.
so she, I guess, got upset and decided to stab the lady in both of her arms. Yes.
Wow. She going to jail.
Okay, she better. Like of all the things to do, that's
Why
what she
did he
decided to do.
stab her and not him?
You tell me, because that's what I was thinking. Your daddy could buy you a whole new NBA Youngboy.
Who is her daddy? Oh,
Floyd Mayweather.
Is Floyd Mayweather's daughter.
Yes. So she's the one that did that. I don't know if she got charged. I don't know what happened. But yeah, that's what she did. What are your thoughts?
Oh, okay. My thoughts are she stabbed the wrong person.
Yes.
My other thoughts are why who is this young boy to where he got two women and one of them willing to die about that dick?
I don't know.
Have you seen an Instagram video of this lady? She's like, I'm ready to die about it. And Vibes reposted it. And I just think it's so funny that women really feel like they're ready to die about some dick.
It's like, it's one of those things that people say, but you don't think they're actually going to do it. Like, are you serious?
I've never had dick so good that I was like, I'm about to die about this dick. Never.
Just a mess.
Have you ever had dick that good? I mean, in your dreams, because you know you're married and you don't. You had one dick.
No, not
Allegedly.
Even in my dreams. Not even in my dreams. No, definitely not even in my dreams. Have you?
No, I can't even think of it. Now I have had some head that had me about to, pull up. Why are we talking about? Okay, let's just change.
Okay, so let me ask you this: have you ever?
Why are you whispering to me? I can.
Am I?
It's like you're using your TLC.
You know what it is?
What?
It's like so many people are like, "Oh my God, you have such a good speaking voice." I'm like, let me turn it up a notch.
Let me tell them. Let me give them some of this soul trust.
Right? Yeah. So, have you ever fought a woman over a man? Like fought, not tried to kill her.
Okay, I have to give a disclaimer because I actually have had. Oh my God, this is so fucking embarrassing. Why am I first always? Because the truth of the matter is a boy was, and I'm gonna say a boy because nigga, a boy was involved, but the fight was not over him. I've actually had 3 fights with 2 separate women. So 2 fights with one woman and one with another.
Okay.
But it was never about him because I didn't really give a fuck about him. It was more so like the woman, for lack of better words, was stepping to me incorrectly about her ex-boyfriend, which was my current boyfriend.
Okay.
And she, unbeknownst to her, we had broken up and I was dating a whole nother nigga because I wasn't shit either.
Okay.
And she saw me out with this new guy and started calling me all kinds of hoes and telling me how she gonna tell my nigga I'm cheating on him, blah, 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 blah. And the new guy didn't hear her, but I did. So, I had to spin the block and beat her ass because she tried it.
But hold on, but she wasn't lying now, was she?
She was lying because I was on a break.
Oh,
I broke up.
Oh, that's what we do on breaks now.
I mean, it was a break, like a break. And I was in college. This was like my freshman year at FAMU. And if you ever been to FAMU, you knew a break mean a break. Yeah, so we ended up fighting, but it was not over him. It was not about him. And like I said, at the time I was on a break. I had a whole nother boyfriend, but it stemmed from him. So she got her ass beat for that. And whatever, because that's real ghetto. When you say some real ghetto shit, you gotta smack your tongue a little so that you can know, like, bitch, that was ghetto. But Yes. Yeah, that was as far as it went. Have I been on some like other shit? Yeah. But how about you, Miss in your dreams?
Um, you know what? I can't say I've actually ever fought a woman over a man. Ever. Not
Have
even.
you ever even had a fist fight, Rich? I
I
have never
have.
asked you this.
I have.
You've had a fight before?
I've had several fights before.
I could imagine you fighting.
You can't imagine it?
I could not
Yeah,
imagine
that's good.
it.
That's what I go
So
for.
you're saying you can imagine me beating a bitch ass?
I can see it. Yeah, I can see it.
Because I Thug Miss is tatted on my neck, bitch.
Yeah, I never
about that life.
No, definitely never fought over like I've almost gotten into fights over men, but that weren't even mine. You know what I mean? Like they think you're doing something with their man, but they're like your cousin or your brother, or you know what I mean? That kind of weird shit.
Oh my God, I got another story.
Please drop it.
Another time at FAMU, my best friend is a guy. I have a couple of guy best friends, but this guy is strictly platonic best friend.
Mm-hmm.
You know how your best male friend usually smashing all your friends?
Yep.
But anyways, so I had a time where my best friend had a girlfriend. He was on and off with her, and they were on and off. And you know, I'm the best friend, and she's kind of jealous because I'm the new best friend. Like, who is this new bitch? Are you telling all our business? And this girl wanted to fight me in the club because her and this nigga beefing. And I don't have no idea. Like, I've seen this girl before. We were cool when they were cool, but now that they're off, she's mad at me and want to fight me.
Weird.
So she got her ass beat. Oh, what? I'm gonna seem like such a fucking thug. How did we get here? Why are we talking about this?
Oh, because we were talking about Yaya and NBA YoungBoy with the knots and the herpes, allegedly.
You love said. First of all, we missed our disclaimer, but you know what? Someone said that fuck these people feelings. They know what we said. We said what we said.
Okay.
And that's what we said. But in regards to that, my commentary about that is she stabbed the wrong person. But
100%.
I don't know the backstory. I don't know what this girl. Does she know the girl? Who's the girl?
I have no idea. I don't know these people. I just saw a scandal and I like mess, so I looked into it a little bit and I was like, oh, okay, that was dumb, and just kept it pushing.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Yeah.
And then Floyd Mayweather has a lot of fucking money, like a lot. So if Yaya is what is it?
Yay.
If Yaya is his daughter, she not really needing for nothing. Like, why do women choose the sorriest of niggas? Well, I don't know what this. He got herpes dick.
Mm-hmm.
He's beat the fuck up in the face.
Mm-hmm.
And got a bitch in his bed, and you stabbed the bitch. The ghetto.
Well, you know what? It sounds like she comes from the old school, honey.
What's the old school?
You remember how these women used to act back in the day?
Oh man. Listen, let's just take a break really quick.
Let's do it.
And we'll get back to that one. When we decided to start our podcast, we really wanted something that was fun and easy and user-friendly for our listeners. So the Anchor app has been a blessing. We can do literally everything here. We record, we edit, we upload everything right here on the Anchor app. It's super, super easy to use and super user-friendly. I strongly recommend you guys download the Anchor app by going to your app store and typing in Anchor, and you'll see it pop right up. It's literally been a blessing to us. It's the best thing that we have for podcasting and sharing our podcast. So you guys be sure to do that. Anchor app.
No, but for real, shout out to the Anchor app. Without them, this show would not be possible.
Definitely. But yeah, you were bringing up music, and of course there's so much music that influences our behaviors.
Oh my God.
That back in the day they had life fucked up, or what? Like what?
Oh, they had life extremely fucked up. I mean, looking at it from 2020, they had life fucked up.
They had life fucked up, but it was some bops. Like,
I will still sing that shit to this day with passion.
woman to woman.
Okay.
Barbara knows Shirley knows she was dead ass wrong for calling Barbara's phone.
Absolutely.
Shirley was a fucking fool. She was like, them clothes he wear, I buy that. Bitch. What? This nigga
and you're proud of this?
Not only cheating on you, but you're buying his fucking clothes. Mm-hmm. Wow, Barbara, really? This is what we come to, Barbara? And then I'm so confused because they make it seem like back in the day, niggas was really holding it down.
Well, having a piece of a man child.
Barbara was ready to die about that dick.
What
about a nigga who clothes that she was buying?
Mm-hmm.
The house where he lays, she paid the bill. The car he drives, she paid a note. Ooh, Shirley.
And she proudly saying it.
That's crazy. There's a song by I don't know. I'm not telling my age because this definitely is far beyond my years. But there's a song by the Soul Children. So yeah, the Soul Children's called "I'll Be the Other Woman." That is my shit. I can sing that to the top of my lungs as if I would be the other woman.
Is that how you feel, or is not how you feel?
About what?
Would you be the other woman?
Girl, the thing about me, there's no secret. If I fuck, if we make love, Mom, I'm so sorry. No, if we have sex, we go together, and I'm not keeping it a secret. I'm not commenting on your Facebook. I'm way too possessive and
to be sharing.
Listen, I can't be kept a secret. So no, I can't be the other woman, and there surely can't be another woman.
See, for me, the songs that were so ridiculous but so good, one of my favorites, and I sing it with such conviction, is what is the Gawdess Night, If I Were Your Woman? Oh, bitch, man. Like I would sit there and beg a nigga to be with me. It just wouldn't fucking happen.
Give me a tune. Can you hold the note?
Oh, I could do it exactly like Gawdess. You ready?
Oh Lord.
She goes, me. She goes, if I were your woman and you were my man, you'd have no other woman. Okay. You remember that song?
No.
Yes, you do. You like it.
I remember that song, but it didn't sound like that.
It didn't sound like that. I was trying to put the soul in it.
It was a little different when I heard it.
But that's one of those songs that I'm like, why are all these women just begging and pleading for these niggas that just don't want to be with them?
Oh, and then let me tell you who really pissed me off. Damn it, what's the song where don't blame Mr. Charlie?
Oh yes. Damn it.
If Mr. Charlie is just a man, I'm just a man too, bitch. Okay.
Would you say I'm just a man too?
I'm just a man too. So whatever the fuck Charlie did, I did, bitch. Don't play with me.
I'm just like thinking about it now. I'm like, it is crazy what they would sing, and then all the women be singing it.
Listen, if a DJ, I remember one time I was on South Beach, and what was the name of the club that always got shot up? Fuck. It wasn't Cameos, because was that on South Beach?
Yeah, it was right.
It was Cameos. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, not that one. Cameos was like in the middle of like Washington. I don't know, on South Beach. For those of you who are local, yeah, there was a DJ. I don't know who the DJ was because clearly I was probably like 22. Mm-hmm. Who remembers? He used to always have an old school like segment in his night, and he always play No Pain No Gain.
That's a good DJ then.
Listen, when I say the whole club, they was holding their chest. You know when you really feel some shit, you hold your chest and you got your drink up in the air. Bitch, we was in there 22 years old acting stupid like our mama singing. It's at the top of our lungs. Like, don't blame Mr. Charlie. No, bitch. Blame Mr. Charlie because I'm going to whoop his ass and your ass and whoever the hell else wants some.
Because you're just out here whooping ass this episode,
I'm not this violent. I'm taken aback at myself. Like, who are you? So I mean, disclaimer: I have not whooped an ass since 12 noon. No, I don't fight. I make love. I'm a lover. So no, but Barbara and Shirley, definitely.
Yes. And you know what? I find like all the good epic songs like that all are centered around a phone call.
Because they didn't have Instagram and Facebook back then. That's
To
the
send
equivalent
screenshots.
of a bitch going live. Like, no. What is the best? What is the best woman to woman call to you?
To me, it's the Little Kim one. Honestly,
What is the Little Kim one? Oh, the one we just used.
yeah, the one that's in our intro. That is
What
my
is the name of
favorite.
that one?
Damn
That
it.
the skit. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. But
Yeah, she's
I
something.
think I have two
Mhm.
that I really fuck with. Old school and new school. When I say old school, I do mean like 2008. But it's considered old school because you new guys might not know it. But Jackie O, when she called Rochelle.
Oh yes.
Hello, can I speak to Rochelle? I'm the bitch that's been all over your voicemail, driving past your house, taking you through hell. Can you tell me why our nigga ain't answering his cell? I would have had to beat Jackie O ass.
But he's our nigga
That's
though.
the ass I would have had to beat.
But he's our nigga.
Like Aura. And she said, can you tell me why Aura? Not O-U-R. R, bitch. R, nigga. Not answering his cell. And then the girl said, quit playing. No, I ain't playing on your phone. She said, pussy hoes see me when you see me. But yeah, those are fighting words. I don't even know how women are so mean like that. Like, wow, about a nigga who, I don't know. But that and Cash Doll's
rendition
for everybody when she did the Kiana and Keisha. Oh my God. Keisha gave Kiana ass the business on that. So give you guys a little homework. Google, YouTube, or whatever, Cash Doll for everybody. I'll see if we can actually input the
audio in
the
here.
lyrics in here somewhere. But yeah, she definitely went off.
So that leads me to asking you something. What? You know, I love asking you questions, sus.
21 questions every time. And you know it's so unfair. What? I'm always the one to tell an embarrassing ass story, and you and your married ass is always, well, that one time when I was dreaming. I'm gonna start acting like you.
Have you ever called another woman about your man?
Have I? Okay, I have not ever called a woman. See, here you go, making me be this. I've never called a woman, but you know, I've had. I don't even know if I want to tell this story. I have had me asking me why her quote unquote baby's daddy is telling me he don't want to be with her and all this
stuff. Why is she asking you?
And then let me tell you how crazy this bitch is. She called me off of his. I take that back. I'm not calling this woman a bitch. This girl is. She called me off of his phone while he was asleep, right? And I just said, hey, sis, you need to talk to him about it. And I hung up. And then like an hour or two later, I text him. I say, yo, you good? And he was like, yeah, why? What happened? I was like, man, that girl just called my phone. He's like, what? Like he never knew. She deleted all the information. And to this day, this woman has never confessed to this. This is something I told him, and he said, I'm going to wait till she tell me. And I ask him every time I see him in like Sam's Club or something, if she ever mentioned it again. And he said, this girl took that shit to her grave.
I mean, as she should, to be honest.
No, to me, that is the fucking actions of a psychopath because there's no way possible I'm going to read text messages from my dude and be mad enough to call another woman and then not slap the fuck out of his ass while he sleeps.
Maybe she did.
I can't
didn't. Like the next day, she just acted normal.
No, he to this day he said she's never brought it up again. Like never, not in the argument. Like never.
Wow.
That hoe got the strength of like
a million
when
men.
He's trying to calm down. Listen, crazy. Have you ever called a woman about your man?
No, I've received a phone call.
Oh, give us more, please.
One day I was minding my own business. I was actually at the library for real, because I was studying. And my phone rang and I said, that's odd. Anybody that I need to speak to knows that I'm studying for my midterm. So what the fuck does anybody want? You know, if it's not my mother, who is this? And so I pick up the phone and it was, I didn't understand the language that was coming off the phone because it was very hood rat, and I'm not a hood rat. So
I don't identify
exactly.
with
So I didn't
hood rat
understand.
at all.
So as this woman spoke to me, asking me who I was, that's what I got from what she was attempting to say. I asked her, I was like, "You're calling my phone, so how are you gonna ask me who this is?" And she carried on, and she was talking, but she was mispronouncing words. So I was correcting her as she was speaking, and I guess that got her
Oh,
frustrated.
I would have been
Yeah,
mad.
it got her frustrated, so she decided to hang up. Till this day, I still don't know which man she was calling about. Not to say that I was a hoe, because I'm just saying I didn't know who she was calling about.
I can't quite put my finger on what hoe shit is or not because I have never been a hoe, but
I mean, it kind of sounds like it, but I was in the library, so hoes don't read.
I'm gonna. So because you're in the library, it cancels
Exactly.
out wholeness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I got you. It makes sense. I totally
Wonderful.
get it. I'm gonna read a anonymous
Okay.
post because I'm not gonna say this person's name and I'm not gonna read all of it. Basically one of the girls in the Gawdess lounge, follows on Facebook, says that she had a woman call her phone about a man that she was dealing with. She said that the guy never would call, he would only text, and she would ignore him. But one night he texted her talking about, I'm going to read it verbatim so I don't have to say her instead of me. One night he texted me talking about he wanted to taste me. Now, usually I don't fall for shit like this, but I was on a drought from my other little friends. So I was like, okay, cool. It is what it is. And he was cool. And he came over and and I treated his ass like a side nigga. No talking, just come and do what you were going to do. Come to find out, this nigga gave me the best head ever. So he then becomes my side nigga for head only. We never had sex, and this lasted for about 6 months until his wife, in all caps, wife, she said in parentheses, I had no clue he was involved with anyone, let alone married. Remember, we never talked about nothing. He just straight gave me head, and that's it. So she calls my phone going off, asking me, do I know her husband? And then I'm nasty for sleeping with married men, and that I will get exactly what I deserve. And I politely said to her, ma'am, in parentheses, yes, I call this woman a ma'am. Usually I don't entertain foolishness like this, but I just want to make it clear that clear one thing up with you. I never slept with your man. She was like, really? I said, no. He just used to eat my pussy until I climaxed all over his face. And then I hung up I hung up the phone. And I'm not sure if it's a woman to woman, but that's now that she's a married woman, she feels really bad for the woman. Ooh,
I just feel like if you're going to call another woman, anything that comes out of her mouth is fair game. Because that's not
it really
who you're
is,
with.
because she does not owe you anything. I don't even understand why are you wasting your breath? The only person who owes you the truth
Your man,
is your
quote unquote,
your husband, your boyfriend, or whatever. So obviously sliders or women who are getting the side, like, is it side niggas? What is it called when the woman is getting is he her side nigga, or that's her main nigga and she's a side chick? Like,
what do
what
you
is
mean?
that? How would you categorize? What is the man in the situation called here?
Oh,
He is involved with a woman, and he's cheating with a side chick. What is he called to the side
the
chick?
correct term is fuck nigga.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna just go around throwing the FN word around, but okay, so we'll just call him him. So him and the side chick, who is getting the better end of the deal, because he's still with his woman and she's getting unlimited head and I guess whatever she wanted at her request. Who's winning
I
here?
don't know. It depends on the relationship with the woman that you're stepping out on. She's obviously not winning, so the side chick.
The side chick is winning over the
main chick,
quote
I
unquote
guess,
main
because
chick.
I'm
Disclaimer: there's no such thing as a main chick, side chick. There's dumber, but okay. But in this case, we'll just call it main
I
and
think
side
it's
chick for
her
lack of a better word.
because I'm sure she knows what's going on, right? It's not like she doesn't know that this man has a girlfriend or whatever, right? Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So it would be, I think she would be the one that's winning.
All right. So I actually did a
Mhm.
little research because you know me. I am all about statistics and all about having proof and evidence. I asked 3 of my really good male friends, why are the side
Mhm.
chicks winning? Even if they don't think that side chicks are really winning, why would they say that a side chick is winning? And here are some of the answers. 1, they will always conform. Accessibility. And this was the one that was like, wow. Their own low self-esteem boosts his
That's
self-esteem.
interesting.
So it makes they're gonna win because a man is going to cling to where his ego is
Mhm.
stroked. This is words from a man. This is not my opinion. I definitely learned from that though. The other answers was they don't have to deal with the man and his bullshit 100% of the time. They're always going to get the good mood version. They'll always get money or hush money before the main even gets her cut. And could potentially move around however they want to, even if the dude isn't, because the dude is not fully committed to them. So basically, the side chick can have several other men as
I was
well.
just about to
Sounds like a
say,
bunch of
yeah.
AIDS just boiling in a pot,
Mhm.
ready to go. But the interesting point was definitely the ego stroke thing. Like niggas are cheating because they need their ego stroked. All right, so yeah, but that's why they say
Child
side
doesn't
bitches is
take much.
winning, even if they lose. Yeah, so this is why y'all have to listen to that Cash Doll, because when Keisha does have a chance to say something, she goes in, she says, your pussy don't have a face to it. Your contact ain't even got a picture. You ain't never seen this nigga in the daylight. Girl. Anyways, but Cash Doll be talking shit. I don't know if I could have been in the argument with Cash Doll and not have shanked her. It's like you gotta shank a bitch that ghetto. Like you can't just fight her. Like you gotta pull out a shank and just really go to
That's
work
probably
because
why
she really
Yaya
gonna
shanked
try
that
it to the
bitch.
max.
Yaya.
You know what? I
Yeah,
just realized of
Yaya
y'all.
shanked. You know, Yaya's the one that was with NBA YoungBoy, the one with the herpes and the knots on his face, allegedly.
You going how I go to bringing up knots on his face,
I
but
just
you the
want to
one
remind
keeping
you
up
just in
with
case you forgot. Mm-hmm.
As a reminder, yeah, he's funny looking. I think I know exactly who you're talking about. But yeah, that's crazy. I don't. Do you think that side chicks are winning?
No, I don't. I don't think anybody's
Can
winning
you
in
tell me
those types
why?
of situations. I think everybody's wasting their fucking time.
To me, I think every role that we decide to play has
Mm-hmm.
a benefit to it. The role of a side chick has a benefit because we generally do things. It's like leasing a car. Like you would lease a BMW for 2 years or 4 years or whatever your lease term is, and then when it's over you just get another one, so you just have it
Mm-hmm.
as long as it makes you happy, and then when you're tired of it you just get another one. So I think a side chick would be winning in a department where she's not looking for longevity and not looking for consistency. So it depends on what stage of your life you're in, but I don't think that a being a 40, 50-year-old side chick like Barbara and Shirley was like you could, and you know the fucked up part about Barbara and Shirley's phone call is that you can hear the
Absolutely.
soul in their voice. So this was not those was bitches who got those arms
Yes.
that make that good macaroni,
Mm-hmm.
those auntie arms that soul
Yes.
that been through some
Yes.
shit. You been through some shit and you still calling a nigga about a nigga who clothes and cars you, girl. Anyways, though, yeah, I think being a side chick has an expiration date as far as age. You cannot be
I actually
30
know.
plus
I know some
still
like for
settle.
life side chicks. Like they want to be side chicks for the rest of their life, and they're already up there in age. Yes.
They want to, or
Yes,
is
they
that
want
all
to.
that they can get?
That's
That's
trauma, some type of
wild to
trauma
me.
that
Like
must have happened, or there's some like there's it's odd to me, but apparently they are happy with playing this role.
Nah, that's crazy. I'm sure it has to be something deeper than that because there's no way possible that a woman does not want her own like man of some sort. Like that's crazy. But it
Speaking
is
of
what it is.
crazy,
Oh Lord, here we go.
I would love for you to tell me one of the craziest things you've ever done to catch a man lying.
The thing is, I don't have that in me anymore.
No, but when you
And
did,
so I think I had this one ex. I had this one ex who's literally every bit of crazy shit that you could have ever done. He put it in a fucking box, like everything. I used it all on his ass, and at the time it was crazy, but I guess it was kind of normal because there was like no social media and all that stuff. So, you know, when you crazy, you're supposed to, be on crazy on the low. I'm not gonna be publicly crazy about a nigga. To catch a nigga lying, I've never done a stakeout, but I have done a drive-by to see if a nigga was at home. Shit, yeah.
Nothing
That's
major.
probably it. Like, I can't. I know, because I've always been the girl that felt like I was that bitch. So,
No,
you're
I get
lost, nigga. I done did some crazy shit.
Not to
but
catch him
like,
lying, yeah.
I'm not going through all that. Not to catch a nigga like. Once I catch you lying, can I act crazy? Sure.
Yeah.
But like to jump through, no. You? What's the
I don't really
craziest
do
thing you've
crazy
ever
shit,
done?
but I can't even take myself serious.
God, I'm sick of it. I can't even take you serious. Like at this point, throw the fucking phone. I'm just over
I'm gonna
it.
say one of the craziest things I've ever done to catch, like not craziest thing I've ever done in a relationship, but to catch a man lying was remotely disconnect his internet connection and his power.
I'm laughing because I know the story.
Bitch, play with me if you want to. I want to now tell me where the fuck you was at. Okay,
bitch, you couldn't have been home because the lights been off for 2 days. Everything in your refrigerator is spoiled, nigga.
Thank you. So that has to be like the craziest thing I've done. Yes, ma'am.
Hilarious.
But I wouldn't do none of this shit ever again. Honestly, like all the crazy shit I've ever done. No, I'm done.
I want to say, I guess to kind of sort of wrap this up. This is by far my favorite episode. I think because
who knows
what the fuck are we even talking about? No, but I just have to say this to bring in the serious voice. All this shit was when we were young and dumb. These songs,
they're still bops.
They bops. They definitely bops. Oh, you know what? What was the Shanti song?
I was gonna say Unfoolish,
See,
right? But for me, it's the remix.
But at the end, she found her strength and she left his ass. And I guess that's really what it is that when you learn your self-worth, all of this shit is laughable to you. And I have to say this too for the 17, 18, 25, 30-year-old women who are listening. A bitch don't just wake up and be strong. That is like, that would be like the furthest from the truth. We have to go through things like, it's like lifting weights. The more weight you lift, the stronger you get. And you have to go through some shit to get to a point where you can go through shit without stepping in it. And niggas might always cheat from here until you're 70 years old. Who knows? Hopefully you make better judgment. But your reactions won't make you the crazy one. You won't be the yah.
No, it's yeah.
It's yah, right? It's no, bitch, because you're trying to confuse me and you're not even my real friend right now. You are an enemy. No, but you won't be the yah-yahs going to prison, jail, or whatever about no nigga. That's not even worth it. Everything takes time, but just learn to love yourself. And when you realize that you are the fucking prize, all this shit, jumping through hoops, trying to catch a nigga cheating, like trying to be a side chick, like even like, remember the second answer, his answer was their own low self-esteem is the reason why you're attractive to them. The moment you get some self-esteem and you know your own worth, you won't even be the type that attracts a nigga as a side chick. So we said all that to say this. Know better and do better. Even if you are not doing your best right now, that shit is just something that's going to be
Exactly.
a
This
good
too shall
laughable
pass.
story. And in 10
Mm-hmm.
years, you're going to laugh your ass off at how crazy you were. But yeah, Rach, any final words from you?
I can't believe I cut this nigga power off.
You did that and then and wrote on Twitter.
Exactly. But when you're in the moment, you're pissed off and shit, so you do whatever, but you get over it. And
if you're gonna act crazy, okay, this is a sidebar. This is my favorite thing to tell women. If you're going to act crazy, follow through. Don't ever act crazy for a little bit and then stop midway, because then now you're crazy. You gotta act crazy the whole way through. But when you're done, you wipe the blood off your face.
And whatever you do not apologize.
Don't call the police because you was wrong. Hide the body. Do not use bleach. Okay, that's another. Yeah, we'll talk about that in episode 7.
Love you guys.
All right, love you guys. This was amazing. This was great. Bye, y'all.
That's so good. All my love was only two. You need to give it up. Had about enough. It's not hard to see. Boy is mine. I'm sorry that you seem to be confused. He belongs to me. Oh, it's mine. What you do, the things you do, you keep on acting like a fool. No, it's me, not you. And if you didn't know it, girl, it's true. Think that you should realize and try to understand why he is a part of my life. I know it's killing you inside. You can say what you wanna say, what we have you can't say. From the truth you can't escape. I can tell the real from the fake. When will you get the picture? You're the best from the future. Get away, it's my time to shine. If you didn't know, the boy is mine. You need to give it up. Had about enough. It's not hard to see that boy is mine.
Thank you for joining us in the Gawdess Lounge. We're going to drop a picture of this podcast on our social media, so be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram, the Hair Gawds. And if you're a woman, you can join our group, the Gawdess Lounge. Leave your comments and your feedback so that next week we can include you guys in our segment and let us know how we're doing.